a story of love. My name is Bobby, and this is my story. It's a story of love, mistakes, and hope. I was a quiet child. I didn't talk much and didn't have many friends. My parents were strict: no playing, no hobbies, no friends. They believed that home was the safest place, so that's where I stayed, longing to be outside with other kids. I didn't go to kindergarten, so when I finally started school, I was terrified. How will I talk to other kids? I wondered. But soon, I made friends. Even so, I remained quiet. I told myself, stay quiet, stay safe. I loved drawing and wanted to join art classes, but my parents had other plans. Focus on your studies, they said. Art is not important. After school, I went to college. That's where I met Neil. He was tall, funny, and made me laugh. You're beautiful, he told me, and for the first time in my life, I felt special. We talked for hours. He became my best friend, my world. But Neil had dreams different from mine. Why do you need a degree? He asked. You can marry me. I was 18, young in love, and believing that love was all I needed. So I gave up my studies, my dreams. I thought Neil would take care of me. At first, everything was good. We were happy. We had a daughter, Gabby, small, sweet, perfect. But soon things changed. Neil started controlling me. You can't wear those clothes. I don't like your tattoos. Change your style. I stopped meeting friends, stay home with Gabby. Then he started coming home late. I was with my friends, he'd say. I felt lonely, invisible. One night, he got angry. He shouted at me, "You're not a good wife." Then, one day, he hit me. I cried all night, shaken, but too scared to leave. I turned to my parents, desperate. Please help me. They shook their heads. You're married? Stay with your husband. So I stayed. I told myself things would get better. Then, I got pregnant again. This time, I had a son, Paulo. He looked just like me, and I loved him with everything I had. Neil didn't come to the hospital. When I returned home, he barely looked at me. Why are you back so soon? And then, I found out about her, his girlfriend. He didn't hide it. She loves me more than you, he told me. I felt small, unimportant, but I still didn't leave. I had no money, no way to support my kids. Then, one day, he left without a second thought. You can manage, he said. 3 months later, he called again. I made a mistake. Please, take me back. I still loved him. Or maybe I just wanted to believe in the love we once had. So I said yes. We tried again, but Neil didn't change. His words still hurt. 16 years have passed. I often ask myself, why did I forgive him so many times? Why did I stay? I'm 33 now. I am not the same girl I once was. I am stronger, but I am also tired. Sometimes I feel like I don't exist. But every morning I wake up early and look at my children. They are my reason to keep going. Gabby is 8 now. She loves drawing and singing. Paulo is 4. He laughs loudly and plays with cars. I tell myself, be strong for them. One day, my neighbor Sarah knocked on my door. She smiled. Bobby, do you want to come over for tea? I hesitated. Neil wouldn't like it. But I needed someone to talk to. You are not alone, Sarah told me. I am here for you. Her kindness made me cry. Then, she gave me an idea. Why don't you start working from home? Neil wouldn't allow me to work outside, but maybe I could do something small. So, I started baking cakes and selling them. At first, it was hard, but people loved my cakes. Orders came in. For the first time in years, I felt proud of myself. Then, one day, Neil came home angry. Why are you baking? You don't need to work. I looked at him, heart pounding. I need to do this. For myself, for the kids. And I won't stop. He was shocked. For the first time, I didn't back down. Life didn't change overnight. Neil still gets angry sometimes. But I started setting boundaries. I will not allow you to hurt me anymore, I told him. If you hit me again, I will leave. At first, he didn't believe me, but I stayed strong. I started meeting new people. Sarah introduced me to her friends, kind, supportive women. I did small things that made me happy. I cut my hair short again. I wore colorful clothes. One day, Gabby looked at me and said, "Mom, you look so happy." Her words made me smile. Now, I think about what I want. I want a safe, happy life for my children. I want to feel free. I don't know if Neil will ever change, but I know I have changed. I am not the scared girl I used to be, and I tell myself one day, you will find peace. I don't know when, but I believe it will happen. And if you are reading this, I want you to know something. You are strong. You can survive hard times. Don't give up on yourself.